Career-wise, I think it's professorship in some university abroad. It's it's a life that suits me well as far as I've seen it from my own eyes, because corporate life isn't something I think I will thrive in, and professorship is easy because I love interacting with people, but I do not like the diplomatic aspect of it in corporate worlds. So professorship, it's the best of the both worlds. You get to interact with people, and it's not as political as other jobs, I think. I mean, I'm very small, I'm just 18, so I don't know what it is, but as far as I can see, I think professorship is a very laid back career. You don't have, it's like your terms when you're, if you have a PhD, you do your research and you have your own office. And even though if the pay is not as much as other jobs, I think it's a laid back life, and it's something that is very it seems very okay. So in eighth grade, I joined a coaching institute in Sector 62. It's called FITG. It coaches students for the IIT examinations. Through that and through my own school, Sapphire, I started giving examinations in science and mathematics, Olympiads basically. And then when I started getting recognition, I assumed that it was something that came naturally to me, because I had been liking these STEM subjects for a while now, and getting recognition was good for me. So I continued giving examinations. I started giving examinations for scholarships, and results were good. They kept getting better because I was starting to ramp up my preparation for them as well. And slowly by slowly, the examinations I started giving me started uh, creating scholarships for me, opportunities which would not have been there if I didn't give them in the first place. And that snowballed into a lot of exams and a lot of scholarships all at once. Uh, my dream college, usually at first it was the Bangalore IISc, the one you get into after giving KVPY. Uh, and then after that, it's the Kolkata Statistical Institute for Maths. Both of these focus on pure sciences, in which I want to go into. And engineering colleges are in my crosshairs, but I do not. They're not my dream colleges. My dream colleges are the IISc Bangalore and the Kolkata Statistical Institute. Both of these. Currently, for the juniors, I think my juniors, when I see them, is I see people who have to rely on the internet a lot for their day-to-day life, and the internet, I think, is can be a very beautiful place, and it can be a very bad place. And all my juniors, even my cousins who are very small, have their eyes sinking into their phones because they do not have any other alternative. So I don't blame my juniors for being addicted to the internet. It's just I want to tell them that the internet is full of good and bad things, and they're not labeled which is good and which is bad. It's just a huge influx of information. So if anyone smaller than me gets to know this, I would want to tell them that uh, being cautious in on the internet, and being aware of where on you I mean, being aware of what communities you're exploring is something I would ask my juniors to do, because people are not aware of where they're wandering into, and they're not that's taking a toll on their brains, mental health wise. And I like to tell my juniors this, and I wouldn't blame them if they are addicted to the internet, because I am as well. Everything that I am, all my hobbies, all my role models are on the internet, and it's just that I want to. If I had one thing to say to the world, I would just ask them to be aware, at least on the internet, and self-aware on the internet about how they're being to other people, and that's all. That's